Hey guys, this is Zinia from Desimartini, and today we have with us one of those contestants who were brave enough to jump into Bigg Boss the house. Yes, Bigg Boss is going digital for the first time, and we have Muskaan Jattana. I hope I pronounced her surname right.
It's okay. Yeah, I think it's my face that matters.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
I mean, you're 20, you're young, you're dynamic. How did you get this bravery but to get into the Bigg Boss house, to say yes to Bigg Boss OTT?
I think the biggest thing I do that is brave is honest. I try to be. Galti ho jaye, be honest. Galti na ho, then also be honest. A lot of the times, even in the Bigg Boss house, what will happen is people will tell me, तुम्हारे जीने का तरीका ठीक नहीं है, जो तुम ये करती हो ये ठीक नहीं है. मुझे पता है ना मेरी क्या गलती है. आई एम मेच्योर इनफ. So that's why people have at least lifted me up to this point where I can be in the Bigg Boss house, because of my stance or my ideology or my way of thinking.
Right. And what you're fighting for is, I guess, you have so many fans and you have so many people who resonate with the ideas that you put out. So I think you already have that fan base while you're going to Bigg Boss, before you're going to Bigg Boss.
And I'm hoping
Right. Also,
आगे fan base ही बढ़े, दुश्मन base ना बढ़े. I'm hoping that people can resonate with me that don't know me or haven't seen me before.
right. Also, the fact, Muskan, that you don't want a lot of hatred, but with fame, hatred comes as a part. So, how are you going to deal with trolls or negativity if it comes your way?
Oh no, I have dealt with it. I've come to a point where I think they've exhausted themselves. जो तरीके होते हैं ना, पहले ये करेंगे फिर ये उन्होंने exhaust कर लिया है. I'm only 20 and they've already used up all of their ways. And I think it was a test for me also कि Muskaan, if you really agree with yourself, if you're so honest, तो कितना, how much can you take and how much can you support yourself? मैंने कर दिया. There were times when I didn't even want to, and I was like, no, do it for yourself and do it for the people that look up to you. And I think Bigg Boss is only that for me. Is I want to do it for the people that look up to me. And अगर उनके लिए Bigg Boss बहुत बड़ा है and they really look up to Bigg Boss, then I'll be like वहाँ जाके भी दिखा देंगे कि you can be honest and you can live your life. चाहे दूसरों के लिए गलत हो. So just know कि कहाँ तुम ठीक हो कहाँ तुम गलत हो. Bigg Boss में भी I think I wanna go in with that way of thinking and mindset.
Right. But also, Muskan, when Bigg Boss was offered to you, was it an instant yes from you, or did you think about it? Did you weigh in the pros and cons, as they say?
Really good question, actually. So I only became a recognizable person a year ago, about a year and a half ago. उससे पहले I was a nobody, and I really enjoyed that also. So तब से ही ना लोगों ने कहा था you should go on to Bigg Boss, you should audition for Bigg Boss and things like this. And I was like, I don't really know the process, but if it ever is offered to me, I'm sure I would do it. I did. My first reaction was, what? I was like, मुझे चबा जाएंगे on that, because I thought that I wasn't a very angry person, I guess, or dramatic person. मुझे लगा था कि दूसरे होंगे, मेरे से नहीं होगा. So I weighed the pros and cons, and the pros just outweighed the cons. Cons इतने थे ही नहीं. I was like, how can somebody else decide how my life goes? I decided. So अगर Bigg Boss मेरी life की journey का एक part है, no matter what, it will be a good part of my life, and I decide that. So I'm happy to do it.
Absolutely. I love the way you take charge of your own life and decide the course that you want to take, because at 20 doing that is a big deal, because at 20 honestly I was a lot clueless. So great work there, I must say. Great work there. Also, have you seen the other seasons of Bigg Boss?
सच बताऊं कि झूठ बताऊं? मैंने मैंने पिछला season थोड़ा सा देखा था, but this only. Once I got to know that I'm going to be on the show and the talk started, I was like, okay, maybe I should watch some. मैं डर गई। मैंने कहा कि oh my god ये क्या हो रहा है शो पे। मैंने कहा what the hell ये मेरे शो पे भी होगा। तो फिर मैंने कहा कि बेहतर है कि फर्स्ट रिएक्शन ही हो तब। I didn't want to go in with any judgments of people or tasks or days. So I thought कि मैंने फिर बंद कर दिया। Also like इतना entertaining भी था last season. Maybe this was why they were like इस बार over the top करेंगे because last season was like just lacking, and I think by the time they brought in other people, I hadn't watched that part. So I just watched the first few seasons, sorry, episodes, and I thought कि it's okay. खुद का season आएगा तो
It's,
देखा जाएगा.
hmm, right. It's always good to go with a clean slate. It's like your mind is like a clean slate. Whatever impressions would happen, would happen. Uh, Tell me one person who you would be super excited to see inside the house if they are there, and one person you'll be very disappointed कि यार ये कौन आ गया, क्यों आ गया?
This is gonna be funny, but I really like comedians. I really like stand-up comedians. So I think any stand-up comedian inside would be hilarious for me because I think I really gel well with them. And अगर दो comedians, मैं तो देखो हूँ ही comedian, दो comedian हो, I think that would really do well in the show. But I think एक भी बहुत है. Who I wouldn't like to see in the show is anybody that has a very जो होते हैं ना बहुत ज्यादा opinionated. It's not a bad thing to be opinionated, but you need to have that also mind where you listen to other people, where you have some humility, right? Where you're humble. I think with being opinionated, being humble is important. So there's a lot of people in the industry that have no humility at all. They are just opinionated. I wouldn't want to be with them because I know then it won't just be a fight, it will also be irritating. क्या क्या करी जा रहे हैं, you know? Because smart
So also since you talked about fight, huh? Huh?
स्मार्ट आंसर दिया ना मैंने, किसी नाम भी नहीं लिया, किसी का, किसी को हर्ट भी नहीं किया.
Very very diplomatic answer. मैं बोलना चाहती थी ऐसा एक का किसी बंदे का ऐसा नाम बता दो. Then I thought probably you'll be getting into trouble. यार छोड़ देते हैं. There's a lot of getting into trouble already.
Yeah, exactly.
हाँ, Bigg Boss में हो ही सकता है. Don't know who's going to come, how they're going to rub you off or maybe gel with you. It's already, this is very challenging, man. And seriously, great work, like going for it.
अमीर तुम डरा रहे हो मुझे, इतना तो मैं डर भी नहीं रही, तुमने डरा दिया आज कह कह के चैलेंजिंग है.
नहीं नहीं, but you will, when you go and when you talk to people, mix with them, probably you'll also get friends for life. We have seen that happen through other in other seasons. You might also get a love of your life. So many people have found love on the show. Are you looking forward to love though?
I'm looking forward to love, but for me love is a little bit different. I think that मुझे लोगों से प्यार होता है. A lot of people right now, if you ask me, I am in love with like 5 people, right? Because I make connections. If they're in love with somebody else, please be, do you know? For me it's more like कि हमारा connection doesn't mean कि हम एक दूसरे के साथ committed हैं. So I'm hoping कि even in Bigg Boss I can find love in the sense that you're a great person, you know, and may that be with a woman, may that be with a man. It's a little bit more than friendships because we understand each other and we're very connected and we'll be there for each other. So I'm hoping कि उसके पीछे कोई लड़ाई ना हो पर, because I'm very open with my lifestyle in the sense that I'm very open with my people. I try not to be possessive. बहुत लोग होते हैं possessive. वहां पे अगर थोड़ी सी इश्यू आई तो देखी जाएगी. I don't know. Cat fights ना हो कोई.
Yeah, shades of love.
Yeah.
Everyone has a different approach to love, of course. So also Karan Johar would be hosting the show for the for OTT. How do you feel about that? Are you happier or a little disappointed that it's not Salman Khan?
Oh no, I'm not disappointed. I think that would be quite rude to say कि Salman Khan है तो disappointed. I think Salman Khan's done his part. He's good at what he does. But Karan Johar getting this opportunity, I'm really happy for him. And I would love to be nice to him. Like I would love to have a good relationship as long as he's like nice back. You know, I think it's a two-way street. He's also a person, I'm a person. I hope we can respect each other and the show goes on that way. So that works for me.
Right. Also, lastly, one strategy that you have in mind, like something, let's not call it strategy, but one mantra that probably you are going to keep in your heart as you enter the Bigg Boss house.
I think pick your battles. You pick your battles. As in, I think there are people, अगर तुम उनको कह दो ना कि stand लो, तो वो दिन में 10 बार तो स्टैंड ही ले रहे थे and I'm like इतनी तो बात भी नहीं थी, like just chill out. तो like stand लो, but जहाँ पे valuable है, जहाँ पे it makes sense, जहाँ पे तुम्हारा दिल है, you know. And I think the other one is जिसने शर्म की उसके फूटे करम, you know. So you have to kind of you have to be there for yourself, partake in tasks. Yeah, I want to partake fully.
Yeah.
शर्म को की इतनी बात नहीं है. लोग, people want to be on Bigg Boss. They're not judging you for being there. They understand that it's a game show. They understand that you have to do the things that you want to do. But that I have to remind myself. Because मैं बहुत शर्मीली टाइप की हूँ. So I hope कि मेरे फुटे ना करम.
Yes, hopefully that's not going to happen, and hopefully you would be giving a tough fight and even winning the show. That's what we would pray, and good luck for your journey in Bigg Boss.
Thank you so much, and I'll see you when I'm out.